What is good, friends, and welcome back. Today with me, I got Jonathan. What is good, Jonathan?
I am great, and thank you for having me on the channel. And I am super stoked for everyone here. I hope you guys are having an amazing day and you're getting excited for the holidays.
Many commanders ask me if it's safe to purchase a Warpath account. The quick answer is no. It is totally not safe to purchase an account. As of right now, Lilith doesn't provide a safe environment for those transactions. They don't even want you to talk about this topic in the world chat, or else you will get muted. Ask me how I know. Right now, Lilith, they don't provide a safe environment. They may soon, or I hope they will, offer some sort of transaction platform so you can trade, buy, sell account, as they can control the environment. So they can hold the money and deliver the merchandise. Sure, they may take a cut out of the deal, but if this guarantee the transaction, everybody would win.
I completely agree with you on that and what you said there. They originally were very firmly against account buying and account selling. It was against the terms of service. And now it's like they just don't care, it seems. So what they should do is just provide a service there. And yeah, if they take a couple bucks, that's fine. I mean, they already do a lot of pay to win content. So that would actually be worth it, I feel, in that sense. And also, that would definitely stem the scammer tide.
I don't mind having to pay for something as long as I get something in return. So why is it a forbidden topic though? In case of dispute, Lilith cannot tell who's right and who's wrong, so the best way to approach this issue is not to get involved. If you get burned in a bad deal, Lilith will not get involved and will respond with something like, well, we told you not to do it, you did it anyways, so deal with it. Why there's such a demand for account buying and sell it if it's risky? The simple answer is value. For the same amount of money required to awaken 2 exclusive officers, you can purchase a powerful account with a strong base, decent army, advanced technology with a ton of statues, base skin, migration transfer, and a ton of supply. Yep, it's a buyer's market as the value for accounts is ridiculously low. You can strike an amazing deal, move that account in your maiden server, and the seller will recover some money. So everybody wins, right? Yep, as long as the transaction goes smoothly. I'm nobody to tell you how to spend your money. Remember, you are dealing at your own risk, and I'm sure that you heard stories of someone who got scammed by a scumbag. Well, today is your lucky day as I will share my tips and tricks on how to trade safely and reduce the risk of getting scammed. I say reduced as there's no guarantee, there's still a risk of not getting paid. On a weekly basis, friend, I hear people of getting scammed. They come to me and they ask what they can do, or they simply ask if it's worth buying an account. I always say the same thing and I will keep repeating myself. You are dealing at your own risk. So before we talk about my trading tips, we need to know about the scams that are going on right now. The first scam is the ghost account. I call it the ghost account. Maybe there's another term for that. So basically, somebody is selling an account that is not under his control. He may not be the legitimate owner. He may be the account manager, meaning that this account is being shared and that one of the players that is sharing the account or the one that plays the account does have the power or have their permission to share the pictures and pretending that this account is under its control. Or worst of it, it could be just somebody who shared picture of his account and that person used those picture and pretend this account is there. Okay, and this is kind of the dumbest scam around, but believe it or not, people are falling into this trap almost on a weekly basis. What they will do is they will advertise this account on Facebook, on Discord, everywhere besides in game. So they will try to scam you by pretending they are the account seller. They will try to do a quick deal. They will try to put pressure on you and keep you in Discord or Facebook so you don't verify in game. And they will even come up with some sort of catchphrase like, hey, listen, dude, I have many buyers. But if you have the money or even just a little bit less, I will sell you the account right now. Just transfer me the money and you're good to go. You transfer the money and you get nothing. You got excited in the transaction but forgot to do your due diligence. So there you go, you got screwed. So the best way to avoid this is to engage with the seller in game so you can see the actual account. All right.
You are 100% correct with everything you said, but I want to give some disclaimers here about some payment platforms these scammers like to use. PayPal. If you send money, it is non-refundable. You will not get your money back. Cash App. Same story, same deal. Venmo. Same story, same deal. And even Facebook Pay. So do not send money through these ways unless you can verify, like Mag said, of this person's identity as the account holder.
The second scam consists of a player selling an account under dispute for refund, abuse, or fraudulent transaction. This time, the account is legit and the owner is real. Everything seems to check out, so you pay the seller and he gives you the account credential. Everything is fine until you realize the account is now in negative gold. In Warpath, when you request a refund, Lilith doesn't take back the reward you collected. It will simply deduct the value of those items in gold at full value. For example, this is what I'm talking about. So you go to gift shop and you select any gift. Let's say this one. Now I'm in Canadian currency, but this is the most expensive pack at 99 bucks USD. So for instantly claim items worth 2,000, 3,000 gold. So this is the gold that will be deducted from the account if you ask for a refund, either in-game or via Google. So you can ask a refund via Google, bypass Lilith, and when Lilith will find out, they will deduct the value of $203,000 in gold if you do not have this amount of gold in your account. So if I ask for a refund, they will take this amount from my gold stash, which I can afford. But if I don't have enough gold, my account will turn into negative gold. Why is it a problem? If your account goes into negative gold, you cannot train troops, no matter how much reserves you got, and you cannot enter a conquest. And everything that you will collect that earns you gold will kind of be modified so you don't earn the free gold. And if the account is too much in negative gold, basically it's garbage.
Yes, the first person to actually, I believe, report this as a content creator about the negative gold scam or negative gold and how it works was actually DX7. And also, it is a very common thing for the second scam to happen. I know plenty of people who have had this happen to them, and they had to buy back the amount of gold in order to get out of it. Now, one of my friends was lucky; it was only about $10 worth. He was in the negative, and he was able to buy back out of it. And I had another friend who was completely screwed. He had about, I want to say, $2,000 USD in debt, in gold debt. So if that was the case, I want to say that would be approximately 2 million gold or more in debt, and he paid $5,000 for the account.
Oh, on top of it, jeez. So let's. It was
a 500 mil account on, I believe, server 11 that had happened.
So how do you check out this stuff? So let's say that you are buying an account. We're going to use my account for example. You need to share the screen so you see the actual thing that you have to verify. You go to an option and then you go to support and help, I think, and in support and help there will be a chat with there you go. So there will be a chat with customer support. I have nothing in the chat yet because I'm part of VIP support. So if there's anything going on, you will see this in chat right there. Okay, so this is one way to verify that if this account is under dispute or somebody could fraudulent make a bunch of transactions to boost this account so it's more appealing to purchase. And once you purchase it, By the time everything is refunded, now the account is turned into garbage. The third scam consists of a real account with a real seller. You take the time to make sure there's no dispute with the support team, everything looks kosher, you enjoy your brand new powerful account until you cannot log in anymore. Password doesn't work and there's nothing you can do. What happened is the seller took control of the account as it was linked to Google, Apple, Game Center, or Facebook credential. Not only you wasted your money renting this account, but all the packs you purchased is also gone. How can we avoid those scammers? Let's go step by step with the process of buying a Warpath account. So before I go to the process, let me give you an example. So we're gonna jump back in my account, option, account. So don't worry, I'm gonna blur everything. So now, if you can access this account or if you ask the seller to share the screen, you need to see this. And whatever guys you're doing, stop doing what you're doing right now and pay attention. This is the most important part. This is the login. We have the email and password, and look carefully in this lower box, bound to a third-party account. My account is linked or binded to Facebook and Google. Once it's linked, nobody else can unlink this account except Lilith. They may do it, I heard, if you ask them nicely and if you can prove that you are the owner of the account. But as long as this account is linked, you cannot buy this account. I repeat, you can't buy an account that is currently linked with a third-party login. If you do, be mindful that the seller always have an access to the account. He can access the account with Facebook or Google, bump you out of the game, and change the password, and you can't do anything about it. The account is now gone. It's out of your control, okay? So be careful, verify this part. It is the most important part when you are buying an account. Don't give any money. I don't care what the seller is telling you. He may tell you, yo, bro, I don't have Facebook anymore. I deleted it. It doesn't matter. Do not buy it. All right? Got this, Jonathan?
Yes, I got that. Okay. There's a statement I want to make real quick before we continue.
Yep.
There's another thing about account buying. For every successful account buying, the majority of people buying these accounts are not experienced players who want to just quickly step up into Legendary 1 or anything like that. These are new players most of the time who walk into the game, they start getting going, and they're getting to like level 30 with their account base, and they're just tired of the grind already. So they go on to these Facebook groups where there's account buy and sell and all that, and they will buy these accounts and they have no idea what they're doing with these accounts, and they were thinking it's a cheap god mode. I personally stand against buying and selling accounts. The reason being is you put in a lot of effort, you put in a lot of work, and that's why you should not sell your account. Unless you're quitting the game, you're better off giving away your account to a friend that you know can use it effectively. But for the new player, the reason why I'm against you buying a new account is you should experience the game at all levels of play, from the beginning to the current state. And then also you will grow and learn to use these units. You might buy an account and hate every single unit you're using on that account. So you might want to just take the time and experiment and figure out your own play style and your own account, like playtime. Like you may be buying a 500 mil account and you will be able to only play 2 hours a day, and you will be ineffective in Legendary 1. You would be ineffective in Legendary 2. You'd be even ineffective on Gold 1, 2, 3. And you would be all the way down to a Silver 1. And you'd be better off just raising your own account at that point. I was going to say that's why I'm against buying an account and selling accounts.
I'm nobody to tell you how to spend your money, but buying a strong account won't make you a better player. It will make you a stronger player if you play against weaker players, that's for sure, but it won't make you earn your skill. Now that you found your account, you need to talk to the seller in-game and pay attention of what he say. This is a business relation. Even if you are friends in game, do not let your guard down. Ask all the questions you want and pay attention to his behavior. If you're happy with the answers, the next step would be to log in the account and validate everything he claims. This step is critical in business. I don't care what you say. I want to see it for myself. You have the money. You're in power to request whatever you want. All right, so now that we identify the scam and you know what we're looking for or what you're looking for, the first step is to find the account. My first pick for a seller is a personal friend. If you know someone personally in game that is selling your account, his account I mean, this would be your best person. There's no way a close friend would scam you. You know the guy, you can always knock at his door. Hey buddy, you owe me money. Oh, that's right, I forgot. So this you can deal with that, I have no problem. Then the next person you could buy an account from is somebody you know in your alliance from a long time. Somebody that you know his behavior, you know where he works, how serious he is, the way he talks and everything. Of course, that doesn't guarantee anything, but at least you know a little bit more than then after that, anything goes. It could be someone in the same server, it could be a pure stranger. At this point, it's my opinion is too risky. I wouldn't do it. And then if you want to hear a personal story, I bought an account before. It was a small account and the seller tried to scam me. Unfortunately, it was just a bad scammer. It was a dummy and he failed to scam me. Another way to find an account is there is a group going on. It's not new. It's called the Warpath Buy and Sell. So the administrator of this group claims to provide a safe environment as a third party. Is this verified? I don't know, friends. I have no experience with that group. And keep in mind that everybody who comments in the comment section have no power over this. So it may be true, maybe not. Just be careful, but this is another way to purchase an account. If you guys have some experience with this Facebook group, go ahead and comment in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you. Maybe ask for advice to experienced buyers. Then you found the account. So let's say you found the account, you're happy. Make sure that you talk in game with the seller. Make sure you talk in game at different time zones. Make sure that you're talking to the same person. Pay attention of what he's saying in chat. If you can log into the account temporarily to see what you have to see, okay? You can do research. You can ask for reference for this seller. If it's inside your server, inside your alliance, this is very easy to do. Once you're happy with what you see, then you can start by either go with a partial payment, a deposit, log into the account, exchange credential, or log into the account, change the password and everything you need to do. Watch for everything, like I said, in the support section. And then when you're happy, you give the total payment and you take control of the account. If this account is linked to, let's say, Google, and the seller is okay to surrender the Google account, the first thing you have to do is change the Google password and activate the two-step verification so it doesn't attempt to retrieve the account and bump you out of the game session. This is super important. I think I spoke about everything, what to do, what not to do, the tips and tricks on how buying an account. If you guys have any question regarding this issue, please reach me out on the Warpath Lounge. You will see my name there. You can even personally ask me for advice. I will do my best to protect your money. You know what's worse than losing a battle or losing a conquest? Is losing money. Okay, so I'm here to protect your money. I want to put a stop on those scammers, and the more you know, then the safer the transaction will be. If you want to add something, Jonathan, go ahead.
I actually want to add something to the video that we talked about briefly before we started. I believe that Lilith should, like you had said, add a third-party support, platform for people wanting to sell their accounts or buying their accounts. They have done nothing to regulate the terms of service and honor their terms of service, where it was a bannable offense of selling, account buying and selling. So they should just go with the flow at this point. And if this would actually be, I think, even if they took a cut, like you had mentioned, I think it'd be much more tolerable than what they're doing now. And I think more people would be accepting of that. And also, if you are going to buy an account, you need to make sure you're safe. And like Mag said, nothing hurts worse than losing your money. All right. But I still stand firmly in my beliefs that if you're going to buy an account, invest in your own, because then you know what you're getting and you also know what you want and you can make those improvements yourself.
All right, friends, that's it for today. If you have any questions, like usual, you can reach us via the Discord lounge. I will put the link in the description video below. Until then, friends, I will wish you a great weekend and I'll catch you on the next video.
Peace, guys. Remember, we always got your 6.